is customary for halftime. You see the boys come out and shoot some hoops sometimes. So, every little bit helps, Wesley. You got to come out here and you got to warm up, limber up, as they would say in one of my favorite movies, Zombieland. You got to limber up before you're ready to go, and it looks like that's what the Comets are doing right now. So, and they're going to need to be prepared too, because South Johnston's not going to go easy on them.
Time to be Comets all in for sure. Of course, some of the games going on in the Greater News 3A, like we said, 49-33, Triple S beat West Johnston. That's a big win for them. For Clayton, Clayton doing really, really good. They're at the top seed of the Greater News 3A. The game is in progress at 10-10 right now against the South Johnston Trojans, 15-3, 5-0. And as we said, Trey, as me and Trey talked about, and me and Brandon, me and you even talked about it during the pregame show, and now here at halftime, this is where you turn it around. This is where you basically say, okay, we've got our first half of conference play out of the way. We've got growing pains, we got highs, we got lows, but we got to finish strong here down the home stretch. These last 5 games before the conference tournament, before the quest for a state title, you want to have some big numbers.
And if you're the Lady Comets in the locker room right now, and I'm sure Marlon Lee's talked with this about them in the locker room, there's this huge crowd here tonight. Do you really want to lose to the South Johnston Trojans in front of this big crowd that's expecting you to perform like a 15-3 program? That's probably getting reinforced right now, and
I believe so.
I'm confident we're going to see a much better Comets squad here in the second half, because we know how great of Coach Marlon Lee is.
Yes.
Everything should get sorted out for him, and the Trojans are going to have to be prepared for that. Because if they're not, then this is going to turn into a double-digit deficit by the end of the third quarter.
The Lady Comets back out on the court. They're ready to go. They're probably going to get some more practice shots in. There's about 3 minutes remaining in the Carolina Security Consultants halftime report. We will recap the game, get you ready for the second half action, and so much more. Live from Jeff Adams Arena, this is conference basketball of Comets basketball on CRN, the CRN Sports Network.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you. Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
Welcome back inside Jeff Adams Arena. The Carolina Security Consultants halftime report about to wrap up here. Coach Marlon Lee has the Lady Comets coming back on court, getting a couple of minutes advantage over the Lady Trojans. Here come the Lady Trojans back out on court now. They're getting ready for their second half of play. And again, a good matchup. We're all tied at the half.
Yeah, and we're both kind of surprised by that score at the moment. But we're not really expecting it to stay the same way. And the keys for the Comets are going to come down to better shot selection and better decisions with the ball. They can do that. They can take control of this game and win.
Would not have expected it to be what it is right now. I will just say that. I'm optimistic. Yeah. I knew we were going to see an awesome matchup between the Comets and Trojans. Right. And you never count it out because it's rival varsity basketball and it's conference basketball. But I just kind of thought that maybe Clayton would be up ahead because of their record, because of their name, because of their seeding. But again, to throw that out the window.
Yes. You have to. But
seedings, rankings, statistics, stats, throw it out the window when they get on the hardwood and they play. And that's right, it's an even game at 10-10.
Yep, and thankfully we still have 16 minutes of basketball left to play to figure out who will win this one. And it's been evenly matched so far. Both teams have made great defensive plays. Both teams have made bad mistakes on offense. It all comes down to which team can fix those mistakes more efficiently than the other can. And given the history, I got to think that's what the Comets are going to do.
10-10 the score. They are all tied. Halftime report is presented by Carolina Security Consultants. One final word, and third period is next.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3-0 sent you.
Ready for third period action. It's Trojans ball. Remember, their colors are away. They're black on green and gold with green numbers for their jerseys. White on blue and black stripes with blue numbers for Clayton.
Ooh.
And then a shot for three is good.
And that was
number 25 put it in there. What a great job by number 25, and that's Kennedy Bird, the sophomore, for three.
And that's the Trojans.
And that's the lead.
Yep, that's their first lead of the game. And that one offense sequence in particular looks so much
better. Turn around, McKenzie Henninger to return the favor.
The Trojans had a great offense sequence, but the Comets just came out and had a great offensive sequence too. So,
says you guys going to do this to me. I'm going to battle right back. Henninger with the steal. Give it back to Unique Best. Best is there. Whistle and a foul. It's going to be on 24.
We'll see who they do call it on. It's like, yep.
Foul on number 24. That's right.
That'll be her first, if I'm not mistaken.
First foul on number 24, Jenna Brown. The point guard senior.
Both teams came out with authority, I'll say that. And the free throw shooting is much better for the Comets, too. At least, based off the first one, because it's now 14-13. Comets had their best first free throws.
And that's her first free throw. Good for Unique Best. Unique Best at the line, the senior number 24.
But she misses the
5'6" player, misses her second one. So 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Turns it over now, back to South Johnston. Going to give South Johnston the ball back. They're back up court. 7-11 here remaining here in the third period. Underway. Brown looking there for Blackman. Turn it over, give it. Oh, look at the Unique Best. Best was there in the corner, and they're going to put it in for another two.
That is Creech. Creech with the jumper.
Kaylee Creech for two. Ooh.
Hard fall, but it looked like it was Jenna Brown there. She gets
wow.
A little gingerly, but it looks like she's good to go.
Might be a little black and blue after that impact.
Yeah, she's actually coming out of the game as well. Nikki Lee will check in for her.
Brown's going to come out. Lee will come in. Comets will bring it inbound. Led by Howard to Henninger. Henninger going for three. No good. But Best is on the rebound. She puts it in there. No good. They give it back to South. South on the rebound. Back up court. Led by Bird. Give it a Bird to Brown. Here we go. Juking, jiving back inside to Nikki Lee. A shot attempt made there also by McDonald, and they'll put it in there.
Oh, like that was Lee on the rebound right there. The
Nikki Lee with the basket just a moment ago for South. And they're pulling away. They're leading by 3.
Trojans are looking really good to start this half here.
Yes, sir.
And the Comets look like they're playing a little bit better too, but they haven't made the shots fall. Oh! And we're going to get an offensive foul here on Unique Best.
Offensive foul on Unique Best. That's going to be her second.
Well, I spoke too soon about this going much better for the Comets because
subs are coming in, including number 32, Creech is still out there. Number 11, Alexa Watkins, and Kaiser Washington is in the game.
Well, now all of a sudden the Comets are finding themselves on defense here, thanks to this great start from the Trojans. Let's see how they respond.
Cannot believe the way that the Comets are playing here right now in the start of the third. They're literally opening up the door and allowing South to capitalize, but they turn the ball over. South does, and this will give the ball to Clayton. So Clayton's ball.
Toller could have gone up with that as she wanted to. She could have probably drawn the foul and gone to the free throw line, but instead she tried to feed it to a teammate and, just ended up losing the ball.
5:50 remaining here in the third. Washington sets it up to Watkins. Watkins back to Washington. Throws for three. No good. It's not even close.
And Howard tried to save it, but she stepped out of bounds.
She did. She last touched it, and they'll turn it over to South. It'll be South's ball. 5:39 here remaining in the third. It's a 3-point lead. Trojans out in front. Back up court at midcourt. Kennedy Bird to the baseline now. Setting it up inside the paint. Open lady. Hooping in and out. No good.
That was a good shot, too. Just didn't fall in.
And a great takeaway by Alexa Watkins. Now Watkins at the baseline. She's on defense. Now back to offense for the Comets. Watkins inside looking there for Washington. Putting it up there with the basket. It's still going to get the rebound back to the Trojans.
That's Toller with with
Toller.
the ball.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what McDonald. Well, she'd be wise not to take that 3-point shot right there.
And one mistake and a 3-point shot by Clayton, or a free throw and one shot basket and one. And that's going to put the game back to their hands again. And South turns it right back over and gives it right back to Clayton.
The mistakes are starting to come a little bit more frequently for the Trojans in the second half.
That's right.
They don't need that. They're on a good run right now. They just need to calm down, settle down, and just keep finding open looks inside, and they can control this game.
Washington to Howard, looking inside to the boards, throws down is Watkins.
And they're going to call that.
And there's a whistle and a foul coming up.
Should be on Bird.
Foul on number 25. That's going to be Kennedy Bird. Kennedy Bird, her first.
And now Henninger will come back in. Looks like Best is coming out for her.
Mackenzie Henninger back in as Brandon reiterated on. 4:38 remaining here in the third. Washington to the key, to Watkins, to the other side, from left to right, right to left. Here comes Henninger. She'll put it up for the fader jumper at 2, and it's no good.
Man, the shot selection is unfortunately still an issue for the Comets here. They have to do much better than this because they're on defense right now. I mean, we really have not seen the Comets go on defense for most of this season, and now we have a timeout on the floor.
Timeout, 17-14, South Johnston out in front. This could be an upset win if they pull off and beat the number 1 seed of the Greater News 3A. 4:16 remaining in the third. This is Comets basketball on CRN.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
Daughter. Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship.
Together, we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Brandon, man, you were saying during radio timeout, this is nothing like a Comets team that we're normally used to seeing. And again, the way the Trojans are playing, it's not matching their overall scoring record this year either.
Yeah, we're both kind of stunned right now, but we know this game can change because there goes that double team that the Comets made work earlier.
We're going to call a whistle and a foul. It might be against South and number 10.
It'll be on
24?
23, McDonald. It's going to be a foul McDonald. But that's what the Comets seem to do here, like double team a little more. Maybe full court press here in this second half.
Washington top of the key, looking out the baseline, gets it back inside the paint to Howard. Howard going for 2, fader, but no good. The rebound goes back to South.
Comets also need Howard to get hot too, and she hadn't done that tonight. She has 7 points right now, but she needs more than that.
Paige Toller inside. Look at that takeaway to 22 Blackman, and it's Henninger. Oh, Henninger's there, but the rebound by Watkins. She comes back and returns the favor. They go in by 2. It's a 1-point lead now for South.
All of that after a lapse on defense. The Trojans were wide open underneath the basket, but the Comets made something out of it.
And let's be honest, it's been almost 2 or 3 minutes since somebody scored.
Yeah, but now
returning the favor, Blackman. Blackman goes in. That's 6 points now on on Clayton Blackman, the
Good night
junior.
for Blackman. She just got a steal too. Turnover on the Comets.
Blackman steals it, gets it back to McDonald. 3 minutes remaining here in the third period. Getting good here now. South back up by 3. Oh, another shot attempt made for 3. It's short, no good off the rim. De'Ariana Howard. She's got 2 ladies up in front. She'll put it on her own to the hut. No good. Turns it over. Eves was trying to box out to get the ball back, but turns it over back to South.
Went coast to coast with the ball and hit a rock on the way in.
McDonald with the ball. They're going to try to run the clock down. McDonald hands it back off to 25. Back to Bird. Back to McDonald. McDonald at the baseline. She'll carry it now inside. Going to the basket. Going off. It bounces off the back end. It's no good.
So they're going to call a foul, it looks like. It'll be on Watkins, it appears. Yep, it's on Watkins.
Foul on number 11, Watkins. That'll be her first.
And now Sharp is going to check back into the game.
And this is going to bring number 23, Janae McDonald, the shooting guard junior, to the line. And she'll make her first at the free throw. McDonald first is good.
And Syasia Washington's coming out of the game. I feel like Washington is a player that